Today, I'm going to do just about what every car guy anyway does in their free time, except I'm going to record it as my first video. I have no idea how good this is going to be. It's probably going to be terrible, but here we go. I'm going to be using Auto Tempest because I like to search the entire international Craigslist. This is not a sponsored video. I am going to look at cars. What should we start with here? How about we start with BMW? Let's look at M cars. By the way, I'm calling this Shopping for Cars with $7 in my bank account. So this is episode 1. Welcome. If you like the content, subscribe. There's literally nothing else there. Oh yeah, the E92s are getting pretty cheap. E92 M3 white excellent condition, $22,600. Dude, $22,600 for this car, and it has a V8. It's like 420 horsepower. Dude, this is like one of the best cars probably you could snag for 20 grand. Granted, I know they have problems also with the E60 M5s with like the rod bearings, so you probably have to deal with that. But dude, once you do that, this is a solid car. Moving on. Here's one for even cheaper, except it has the M colors. I'm not sure if I like that. Oh, and it's convertible. Well, if you like convertibles, this says 108,000 miles. Ew. What even happened there? Oh, dude, buddy. Maintain your car. You have an M3 and you can't even... Granted, it's like the AMG cars, like, people just buy them because it's the highest trim level. They don't even know what the hell they bought. It's like, oh, AMG, what does that stand for? I don't even know how many cylinders my car has. 8 grand for an E36, except it's auto. Oof. And a convertible. The two things car people do not want. Oh look, here's a coupe conveniently next to it. And it's a manual. Ooh. Thing is, I'm not really a BMW person. My brother is a 435i. But like, I'm more of a Mercedes person. And you'll see that later. Hopefully next week or the week after that, whenever I could post the damn video. BMW 330i. So if my mind serves me correctly, the 330i is the trim level that's right below the M3. So if you can't afford like an M3, an E46 330 seems like a really nice car to have. I'm sure it's relatively fast. I don't feel like looking up the power, but it's probably comparable to an M3, at least I would think. If it has like 275, 300 horsepower, that would be cool car. It has something called the ZSP package. I'm not really familiar with E46s, but that seems nice. 5,200 bucks. That's actually really good for this car. It's got a sunroof. It's an auto though. It's a good daily. Moving on, this 2005 BMW 645i CI. Why is it called CI? Why is it just I? I noticed the early series, 6 series of like the early 2000s. I think the debut year was like 2003. They had CI in front of it. I don't know why. It's not a convertible, is it? I don't think so. But I chose this because I thought the color was really interesting. It's like this brownish color. It actually looks really interesting. So, especially in the light. Like if you look at it in different color, like in this light and then in this light, it looks like a completely different color. It's like a wineish color. It's interesting. Oh my god, what are these even? What even are these wheels? I have to say the color's actually. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Yeah, goodbye. God, I hate it when people put AMG or M badges on their cars when they're not. It's just so stupid. Ooh, this is pretty clean looking. Looks like he lowered. This is a 2007 335i, so he put the newer taillights on it. He put some kind of front body kit and painted the calipers and lowered it. Actually looks pretty good. One thing I would do is I would like change out the wheels on this car. I would budget a couple $1,000s above the 12 grand to put nice wheels on it, but other than that, it looks pretty nice. Oh my god, this is atrocious. Like, I understand for some people this is cool, but like, for me, this is like atrocious. Like, what? What even is this? I mean, the wheels are... I'm pretty sure it's the same wheels, they're just like coated. Oh my god, that's terrible though. Like, okay, the back is pretty cool. I have to say that the back is pretty cool. The front of it just looks heinous to me. 63 grand, not for the front. Ooh! You see what's really interesting, that the earlier R8s, like 2007, 8 with the 4.2 V8, are getting really like for what they are, they're getting like really cheap now. They're like in the 50s. I even see some on cars.com in the 40s. Oh, I guess this car is wrapped. Because here it has a picture of it black. Here it's Nardo gray. Oh yeah, it says wrapped, and it says, "Don't send me offers of 50." Dude, if you write that, people are just gonna say, "Can I send you $55,001?" How to not be a shrewd negotiator. I hate people, honestly. This is like another one of my preferences that might be controversial, I don't know, but I don't like when people put like really bright and loud colored wheels on cars like this. Like this Audi is cool. It's cool that I like that he debadged it. It's like, it looks nice. Audi, what are you doing? Why do they not bring the RS4? Like, I heard rumors that they're going to bring a bunch of RS wagons and stuff to the US. I don't know if it's true or not, but why did you just do it in the first place? Speaking of RS4, great segue. Dude, 19 grand for an RS4. That's pretty good. Oh, look, it's missing. I hate it when cars are missing the toe cap. It, like, annoys me. Because it's just missing, and I would like it to be there, because it's just like this circle that's just annoying. Black badges, that's nice. It matches the black and red interior. It's actually a nice color combination. Manual. I'm pretty sure all the RS4s are manuals. Next car. Oh, look, S600. Let's look at S600s. I swear, like, S600s are probably a car. It is probably a car that's going to be terrible to maintain as far as like the ABC suspension, because that's always the thing that's brought up, right, with these S600s and just CLs and just generally S classes of this era. And that's generally a thing that's brought up, but I mean, for S55 for 4,500, I mean, this is kind of like a foreshadowing to what's going to happen to my channel. And hopefully how I'm going to drive most of my subscribers and views. But I did not buy an S55, but I bought something similar. Anyway, so with the S55s, I don't know, most people know, and also with the CL55s, they started doing AMGs of those two cars in 2001. And the 2001-2002 cars are much different than the 2003 and up cars all the way. This body was produced from up to 2006, so the 2001s and the 2002s are naturally aspirated, whereas they started putting superchargers on the 2003s and up. So 2001s and 2002s have the same engine as, say, 2000 or 90s CLK55. So these make a little bit less horsepower, but they also make a lot of torque. So these things make about 364 horsepower, but they make 391 pound-feet of torque, so they're still no joke. Now the compressor engine makes 493 and like 516 torque, so it wouldn't annihilate this car, but it's still fairly, I mean, 400 torques, that's more than I would know what to do with anyway. Dude, $4,500 for an S55. The crazy thing also, I keep talking about the S-Class, but it's just crazy because they just depreciate until they're worth nothing. It's insane. But obviously the drawback of that is any maintenance totals the car, you know? But like, if you just want to hold on to it, and yeah, maybe the ABC will give you shit, but dude, $4,500 for an S55. That's insane. Dude, that car was like 120 new. Oh, and here's an S600. That's even crazier than the 55. I don't even know why the 55 came out, because I was looking for 600s. Here is a 2002, also for the S600s, the engines were different, so these were naturally aspirated, and then in 2006 they went to turbos. Ironically, the 600s make about the same amount of power as the N8 S55, which is 364. I think it's around the same, but I think it may make more torque, I don't know. I don't know about torque, but they make about the same amount of power. Dude, like, if you look on YouTube and you look at a video where pretty much this Japanese company put headers on it, and it sounds like a freaking Zonda. It's insane. I should link that video in the description. You should watch it. But S600, probably one of the fastest, most boring looking cars ever, and probably the best bargain, at least the best $5,000 car you could physically buy, I would say, hands down. I should probably look at a few more cars because I want this to be at least 10 minutes. And yeah, it's 18 minutes now, but I'm cutting out most of this stuff, just navigating pages. 2014, oh, okay. 2014 Tesla Model S, $35,000. These Model S's are getting cheap, at least like the near first year ones. God, the computer fans are going nuts. I don't know why. I hope that doesn't hurt the audio. But I mean, this is a 14. It's only like what, 5 years old? I guess that's getting kind of old, but it isn't old to me. Like 2014 was like yesterday for me. God, time is going by fast. But I mean, they're still fairly modern. They got a giant screen. I mean, it's a 2014. And I mean, for $35,000, this car is like what, 80 new? How many kilowatts does it? Oh, 50,000 miles. It's kind of a lot. It's weird. He doesn't say. Oh, it's a 60, so it's like the base model. Well, I don't know. I literally looked at like not that many cars, but I think I'm gonna wrap this up. If you like the video, make sure you share it with people. I'm talking to the one person that's actually watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you when I actually have decent content to make. I'm literally just making filler videos now until my car comes. But yeah, goodbye.